begin this bulletin from big news from Bengal. The political temperature in Bengal is soaring after central agency raids hit close to Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's inner circle. The Enforcement Directorate conducted searches at the residence of Pratik Jain, a key aide and head of political consultancy IPAC, and at the IPAC office in Kolkata, triggering a dramatic political face-off. In a rare and confrontational move, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee rushed to her aide's residence during the raid. What raised eyebrows was Mamata Banerjee, who arrived empty-handed and was seen leaving the premises clutching files. Soon after, the Chief Minister went to the IPAC office as well. Visibly angry, Mamata Banerjee accused the BJP of misusing the ED to target opposition parties, calling the action politically motivated. Soon after, the Chief Minister went to the IPAC office. TMC workers were seen removing files from inside the office even as the ED action continued. A visual that has now ignited a fresh political storm. As per ED sources, the raids are linked to 2020 coal smuggling case. ED traced proceeds of crime to IPAC, as this is what they allege, and the proceeds were allegedly used by IPAC in TMC's Goa campaign. The BJP has hit back sharply, accusing Mamata Banerjee of obstructing an ongoing probe and undermining investigative agencies.
But আপনারা জেনে রাখুন এই অপারেশনটা স্টার্ট করেছে ভোট থেকে যখন অফিসে কেউ ছিলই না প্রায় এবং তার এসে আমাদের পার্টির সব ডেটা সমস্ত ল্যাপটপ আইফোন ফোনে যে সমস্ত স্ট্র্যাটেজি আছে ইলেকশনে ইনক্লুডিং এসআইআর আমাদের কাজ করছে যদি কোনো প্রয়োজন থাকতো ইডি তারা ইনকাম ট্যাক্স থেকে কাগজ দিতেই পারতো ইলেকশন আসলে ইনকাম ট্যাক্স নোটিশ পাঠায় বিজেপি কে যে নোটিশ পাঠায় না ডাকাতের ডাকাতরা সবচেয়ে বড় ক্রিমিনাল মানি পাওয়ার মাসেল পাওয়ার killer of democracy, the candidate list, the party strategy, the party plan. Is it the duty of the ED and Amit Shah? The nasty home minister, the naughty home minister who cannot protect the country and is taking away all my party documents. If I read the BJP party office, what will be? What will be the result? They didn't have any guards. One side the SIR case, they are deleting all the names of the Bengal people. More than 2 crore people. 1.5 crore people are being called. 54 lakhs are being deleted without any asking their details. They are using WhatsApp only. And because of election, they are collecting all my information of my party.
अगर अमित शाह आपको बंगाल को जीतना है तो आपको हिम्मत है तो आप इलेक्शन में लड़ाई करके आइए। आप क्यों हमारा पार्टी आईटी सेक्टर को रेड करके पूरा पेपर ले लिया? इलेक्शन कमीशन जो कर रहा है वो बीजेपी का इशारा में पूरा व्हाट्सएप में काम कर रहा है। देयर इज नो रिटन डायरेक्शन।
जो मुख्यमंत्री কেন্দ্রীয় সংস্থা সাংবিধানিক সংস্থার কাজে এর আগেও হস্তক্ষেপ করেছেন। 2021 সালে তিনি নিজাম প্যালেসে ধর্ণা দিয়েছিলেন সিবিআই অফিসে। স্বাভাবিকভাবে মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর এই ধরনের কাজ সাংবিধানিক প্রতিষ্ঠানের সরাসরি কাজে হস্তক্ষেপ এবং তদন্তে বাধা দান। এটা একজন মুখ্যমন্ত্রী, তিনি শুধু রাজনৈতিক নেতা নেত্রী নন, প্রশাসনিক কর্তৃ। নিন্দা জানাই এবং ইডি নিশ্চয়ই তার ক্ষমতা বলে তাদের মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর বিরুদ্ধেও ব্যবস্থা নেওয়া উচিত বলে আমার মনে হয়েছে। সেই ব্যবস্থা তারা আইনের মধ্যে থেকে নেবেন।
जी देखिए, मैं आपको अभी यहाँ का मंजर दिखा रहा हूँ। ये पीछे वाला दरवाजा है, ये गेट बंद कर दिया गया है। मीडिया के ज्यादातर लोग बाहर हैं, लेकिन चूंकि यहाँ इस दफ्तर में, इस बिल्डिंग में मीडिया के कई ऑफिसर्स भी हैं, तो संभवतः कुछ मीडिया ऊपर भी है और ऐसे में गहमा गहमी यहाँ पर बरकरार है। पुलिस की भारी संख्या में यहाँ तैनाती हम देख रहे हैं। यहाँ पर बाहर की ओर काफी संख्या में पुलिस को तैनात किया गया है। टीएमसी की जो मेयर हैं यहाँ पर वो उपस्थित हैं और जो ऑफिस है, ऑफिस के आसपास भी भारी संख्या में पुलिस बल तैनात किया गया है, क्योंकि ममता बनर्जी ने यहाँ आने का निर्णय अचानक से लिया। ये देखिए फाइल ले जाया जा रहा है। ये फाइल ले जाया जा रहा है। ये देखिए, ये फाइल ले जाई जा रही है यहाँ से। ये फाइल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फाइल्स हैं, क्योंकि इस फाइल को लेके छीना झपटी हो रही है और ये फाइल फिलहाल गाड़ी में रखी जा रही है। आप देख सकते हैं मुख्यमंत्री के आने के बाद यहाँ पर पुलिस के अधिकारी कुछ फाइल लेकर आए हैं। ममता बनर्जी के अधिकारी कुछ फाइल लेकर आए हैं। ये फाइल देखिए, ये कुछ पन्ने यहाँ पर गिर गए हैं। मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ क्या है ये पन्ने आप देख सकते हैं। ये देखिए, ये फाइल बिल्कुल ममता बनर्जी के कॉन्वॉय की गाड़ी है जिसमें ये फाइलें डाली जा रही हैं। ये फाइलें निकाल ली गई हैं। ये फाइलें लेकर इस वक्त यहाँ पर जो पुलिस के अधिकारी हैं वो गाड़ी में डाल चुके हैं। और आपको मालूम होगा कि हरे रंग की फाइल लेकर ममता बनर्जी निकली थी जब प्रतीक जैन के घर पे रेड हुई थी, और यहाँ पर कई सारी फाइल्स, कई मोटे दस्तावेज यहाँ पर लेकर उनकी गाड़ी का जो कॉन्वॉय है वहां पर पहुंच चुकी है ममता बनर्जी। एक्सक्लूसिव तस्वीरें हम आपको यहाँ पर दिखा रहे हैं। देख लीजिए, यही वो गाड़ी है जहां पर फिलहाल वो फाइलें रखी हुई हैं और फाइलों की तस्वीर भी हमने आपको दिखाई है।
And joining us right now on this entire issue is India Today's Shreya Chatterjee. Shreya, do tell us, this is, of course, politically becoming extremely big right now, but there are many legal issues also attached to it. Do tell us what this matter is, why did ED raid IPAC, and what is the situation right now? Because TMC seems to be escalating the matter with protests as well.
Well, absolutely. Just strictly talking about the investigation that the Enforcement Directorate is conducting in the matter, this is related to the coal pilferage scam. Remember, this is an old case that the Enforcement Directorate has been investigating. And in the same case, what the ED has right now said during the investigation, especially of the date of 8th of January 2026, they had unearthed certain hawala operators and persons who were actually involved in the layering process of transferring the proceeds of the crime in the coal pilferage scam. And what the ED has made a shocking statement is that IPAC is in fact one of the firms that are linked to these hawala nexus. So what the Enforcement Directorate very categorically say is that their investigation has revealed that one hawala operator linked to the layering of proceeds of crime had facilitated tens of crores of rupees to IPAC. And that is the reason this raid has been going on. This is not the first time that we are seeing a raid on IPAC. Remember, during the Goa elections as well, during once there was an allegation that surfaced that funds were rerouted and they were used during the election time. So clearly this is linked to the coal pilferage scam. This is the scam that the ED has been investigating for quite some time. The allegation is that large part of the coal in the pilferage scam was sold to one Shakambari group of companies, and subsequently that money was then routed through hawala operation. And what the ED is now saying is that IPAC was one of the beneficiaries of the proceeds of the crime, and that is the reason this raid was done.
Right, Shreya. Thank you very much, Shreya, for all those details. And joining us right now is TMC MLA Sushmita De. Thank you very much, Ms. De, for speaking with India Today. Ms. Deb, we would like to know what is your reaction to this, because your party and your leader is accusing Amit Shah directly for this ED raids, but the ED has approached the High Court and said that this is a matter where they found clear trail of money linked to TMC and IPAC.
You see, first of all, I'm a member of parliament, not an MLA. And secondly, see, a agency can investigate and frame a charge sheet.
Yes.
Any charge sheet an ordinary person of India knows is nothing but allegations that have to be proved in court. So whatever may be the ED's theory, they can put it out there. We have no problem with that in a democracy. But what really stands out as a clear bias is the EDs is always activated the moment there's an election in Bengal. Last time when Abhishek Banerjee started his yatra before Panchayat, they summoned him to disrupt his yatra. Then the Panchayat election started, they started summoning various leaders like Shiny Ghosh, etc. to ED's office. Then they fall off to sleep for like 2 years. Now that the MLA election has come, suddenly they are, pulling out these rabbits from their hat saying proceeds of crime, etc. So I think what is clear, I don't know what the rest of India thinks, but at least in the state of Bengal, it is crystal clear to the people that this is contrived. This has a direct connection with the dismal state of affairs within the BJP in Bengal, which doesn't have an organization. And Amit Shah ji, who is definitely frequenting, Bengal like a migratory bird during elections, he even gets journalists from Delhi to attend his press meet, and so that the Calcutta journalists, Bengal journalists can't question him. This is a way to weaken and malign Mamata Banerjee and her party, and I think that they stand exposed. Whether IPAC is involved, whether any politician is involved will be proved in court. So let's not assume guilt right now. But the way it's been, the way it's unfolding, I think it's crystal clear that ET sleeps over 1 year, 1.5 years, and then suddenly wakes up in a state where BJP is definitely losing the election.
But Ms. Dev, there is another question. Is it proper for a chief minister to go and interfere in an ongoing raid, walk off with the files in hard disk, and functionaries of the chief minister's office also grabbing files and walking away in the middle of a raid?
See, it is very simple. Mamata Banerjee is sure and confident that the purpose and the motive behind this ED raid is to destabilize her party. It has nothing to do with proceeds of crime. And she, in her wisdom, took this step. See, nothing is fair about what the BJP government is doing in the entire nation, whether it's against journalists, whether it's against activists, whether it's against opposition leaders or states where there are opposition chief ministers. These are not ordinary times. So what has unfolded in Bengal will not be met with some lame ordinary reaction either. Let BJP know that clearly from what has happened today.
Right. Can we assume that the political strategy going ahead would be of protest and extreme retaliation? Because already we are seeing TMC functionaries coming onto roads, blocking them.
You see, unless you fight back a fascist regime, you cannot defeat them. If you think that this is the democracy that Pandit Nehru and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar thought of, this is not that democracy anymore. Today the only way is to retaliate, because if you don't, they will walk all over you. And it is just a matter of years when it's going to be not just the one nation, one election they talk. They want this to be a one-party country, which at least my leader, Mamata Banerjee, is not going to take it lying down, that's for sure.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Dev, for speaking with India Today, and my apologies for misquoting your designation. So there you see, TMC is ready for the fight.